In this video, we will look to solve a triangle, and that simply means we're going to find all the missing parts. Now, we are told that alpha is across from or opposite side A, beta is opposite side B, and gamma is opposite side C. So you can see in the picture here, I have everything labeled. Let's go ahead and write in the measurements we're told. We're told that alpha is 35 degrees, gamma is 73 degrees, and we know side C is 20. Now, the first thing is pretty easy since we know two of the angles. Let's go ahead and find the third angle by adding up the angles and setting them equal to 180 degrees. So now I know that 108 plus beta is going to equal 180. And so beta would have to be 72 degrees. Now we need to find the missing sides. I generally will take the angle and the side we know. So we know this fraction is going to have to be used in our law of sines. Now we can use it to find our side A as well. So we want side A, which we don't know, over the sine of alpha, which is 35, is equal to C, which is 20, over the sine of gamma, which is 73. Now, it would be super easy to type in these trig functions into your calculator, get a decimal. However, you would have to round. So what I do is I like to save my rounding for the very last step. So instead of doing that, I'm going to cross multiply here. A sine of 73 equals 20 sine of 35. And then I'm going to divide by this sine of 73. So I've got 20 sine of 35 divided by sine of 73. And now you're ready to go to the calculator to type this in. I'm going to type it in all in one step. Let me show you how I do that. So in Desmos, you want to make sure you're in degree mode. So you're going to click the wrench and make sure degrees is selected. And now you're ready to type it in. So you got 20 sine of 35 divided by sine of 73. And we were told to round to the nearest tenth, but pretty easy here. You can see that I would get 12. So we know that A is 12. Now, remember, to get A, we had to round. So I don't really want to use that value in a future calculation. So when I go to find side B, I'm going to come back to using this fraction with the C and gamma, and then I'll use the fraction with the B there. So I want side B over sine of beta was 72. Now I am using that angle because if you remember, I didn't have to round it. Equals 20 over sine of 73. And again, just like before, I'm not going to type those in my calculator. Instead, I'm going to cross multiply. B sine of 73 equals 20 sine of 72. And then I'm going to divide by the sine of 73. And now I'm ready to type it in my calculator. So let's go back to Desmos. We're already in degree mode, so I'm just going to type it in. And again, I'm rounding to the nearest tenth, so I'm going to get 19.9 here. B equals 19.9. So keep in mind, when you're solving a triangle, you're finding all the missing parts. You want to just do a quick visual, make sure you got all three angles, and you got all three sides before you are finished. And so we did find that third angle, and then we found the two missing sides there.